The Baltimore Ravens pick here in the third round as we continue to move forward in the NFL draft and wrap up our coverage here on day 3, brought to you by Manscaped. You see these fresh t-shirts that Harris and I are rocking right now? They're Manscaped t-shirts. So if you go to manscaped.com/chat, enter the promo code chat, you get 20% off plus free shipping, and I guarantee you, your balls will thank you. Speaking of balls, Ben Cleveland, offensive guard out of Georgia, was around the ball a lot as a guard with the Bulldogs.
Hey.
Different type of dog, ball, but hey, Ben Cleveland going to the Baltimore Ravens at pick number 94.
Now, this isn't your Orlando Brown replacement by any means. He's a guard here out of Georgia, but I think about the range where you could start to see him go. You've seen more interior offensive line go off the board here on day 2 of the draft, and Baltimore wants to run the football. They're going to run the football as long as Lamar Jackson is their quarterback. And when you lose a guy like Orlando Brown, you got to get beefy players up front. He'll play inside for Baltimore. He'll compete for a starting job, I would imagine. Maybe he's your number 6 O-lineman and is kind of that first guy in if someone goes down as a rookie. But Chase, 6'6", 343. This guy is going to put you on your you-know-what when you're trying to get downhill for him. He is not an easy guy to get through to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's going to have you grabbing and, hurting your balls a little bit because he's so big and so physical.
Manscaped won't hurt,
343
they won't hurt
pounds.
your balls.
Manscaped will not hurt you, but Ben Cleveland is going to hurt opposing defenders in the trenches because this dude is a massive cat. 0 sacks allowed at Georgia in 2020, only allowed 1 hit. And they were dealing with a bunch of quarterback issues at Georgia. Went with a couple of different guys.
Yep.
And Ben Cleveland was one of the consistent forces on that offensive line for Georgia. Only 5 hurries allowed. So Ben Cleveland going to the Baltimore Ravens at pick number 94 in round 3. So Manscaped, huge sponsor of what we do here at Chat Sports, Harrison. And we're greatly appreciative of everything that Manscaped does for us. And if you're looking for the best male grooming products out there, we're talking ball deodorant. If you're somebody who likes to go on a long run and then go out after without having time to take a shower, you apply some ball deodorant. You won't necessarily stink. If you're going on a trip, that travel bag right there that's pictured in that photo, plenty of space to kind of add everything you need in there if you're going on a trip, as well as the Lawnmower 3.0. Now, I recommend you use a different blade and maybe a different guard, but you can use that down low to clean up your nether region, or if Harrison needs to trim up his beard, you can do that as well with the Lawnmower 3.0, right?
It's more utilized downstairs, but Ben Cleveland, he's got the beard up here.
Yes.
If he goes to Manscaped, it's going to be nice and clean downstairs, which is what you want, especially if you are in a relationship. Go to manscaped.com/chat, 20% off. We appreciate them sponsoring our NFL draft coverage.
Let's take a look at what the Baltimore Ravens have done so far. They go with Rashad Bateman, so they get Lamar Jackson, a potential number 1 wide receiver.
One of my favorites for round 1.
And some of you watching might say, I thought it was Jason Oweh. Well, he decided to go with his original name now that he's been officially made an NFL draft player and NFL draft prospect and Baltimore Raven. This is his original name. So it's no longer Jason's
Oweh.
His
middle name.
Yes. A lot of people were mispronouncing that. So he said, you know what? Now that I've made it official as an NFL player, this is my real name now.
And
so I want to be addressed by that.
I believe.
Odafe Oweh.
And by the way, I thought he made up a good point. He said you guys can learn to pronounce my name. He's absolutely correct. No one out there should feel weird and go by a different name because you have an abnormal first name. Good for you, Odafe Oweh. People need to learn, especially now that you're a first-round pick. And now they add an offensive lineman here in Ben Cleveland in round 3.